Welcome back to The Grind. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the essentials to flying Narlyth. Now, these are some basic skills that I have found to be very important in my success with Narlyth. The first one is the combo, which we've talked about before, where you already have Mind Spike ready. You cast it on the Red Mage and another tower, quickly followed by Whispers of Madness and then Cloak to avoid damage. Now, we're going to look at this a little more slowly, and I'm pre-casting Mind Spike early, and then I use Mask of Misery to regain my rage, and then I have the heal portion ready to go. Now, slowing down on the turn, casting Mind Spike to destroy the Red Mage and the Dark Flak, which to me is the most threatening tower in this setup. And then quickly after, I will load Wham, but then have a brief pause until the Flaks begin to fire, where you see the light in their mouth, and then I cast Wham and quickly cast Cloak. Now, this allows the brief delay that is required for Whispers of Madness to actually land and successfully land on the target. In doing this brief pause and waiting until the last second to fire Wham and Cloak before the towers damage me, I've not experienced any of the glitches that other people have reported. This base has an offset Red Mage in the back, which leaves the front right tower exposed to Wham, so I can use Mind Spike to destroy two front towers, use Wham to disable and then destroy the other front tower, the Dark Flak in the front right, and then I only have one damaging tower left to deal with, as opposed to having to Mind Spike the Red Mage in the back, Wham one of the front damaging towers, and be left with two. So in doing this, it decreases the amount of potential sources of damage for when you come out of Cloak. And if there is in fact two damage dealing towers side by side in the middle and on the side, if you take out the Red Mage from the back first, then you can use Wham on both of those towers if you're able to hit the spot to hit two of them. That allows two towers to be mind controlled, which will be much more helpful in destroying the other towers remaining on the island. Now that the placement has been discussed, this next tip is about learning to blink, kind of like in the videos where I did with Kulissid, where you can blink multiple flak shots in a row. It is dependent on the attack speed of the flak and the runes on the base, but in this clip you can see I dodged 3 earth flak shots in a row before I let my cloak expire and eventually took some damage from one shot. And this base is much stronger than this dragon, you can see, because it takes a lot of ammo to destroy that tower. So this is the first shot. I dodged all these shots from the flaks, quickly came out and dodged the second round of the flak shot, and then again the third flak shot. At this point I stayed in Cloak, let the Cloak expire for the damage, burst, and bonus damage, and it did result in me taking damage from one shot. Now, I did run out of rage, so I did not have enough rage to Cloak again if I did cancel it. But if you go into the island with Mask of Misery, I believe it's called, where you can get extra rage back, then it would allow you to continue blinking towers more times instead of coming out of the Cloak and taking damage. But you can see how some base layouts require that you deal with an additional damage dealing tower after cloaking, and if the base is high enough level, that tower could kill you. So this is a very effective way to avoid that damage while you destroy that additional tower, allowing you to hit much higher, stronger bases. So I hope this was helpful. If you would like to see my other videos or gameplay of Narlyth, check out the other videos on my channel. There's a lot of helpful scenarios and clips in those videos as well. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.